This makes all the difference. Give up your current task. The internet was rocked by a phone call from a prison tonight, and it's completely upending the celebrity industry. He was made fun of. Despite their claims that he was done, Blueface simply justified Chrissy. What was said will haunt everyone involved, as Rock lives from jail with his own mother on the line. The call-up made all the difference. Audio is leaking from insiders. The number of deaths is soaring. Private messages, voice notes, and screenshots are appearing. Ones that nobody was ever meant to witness. But this is actual stunner. I was made fun of by them. Their goal was to break me. I still ride for Chrisean, though. These are the exact words that Blueface used in an unvarnished, astounding jail call. He turns on his own mother in one of the most horrifying scenes ever. Captured on camera on a jail line, exposing betrayal, secrets, and suffering that no one was aware existed until now. Fans are shambling, stars are taking sides, and a third individual who is mysterious. This narrative is going to be completely revealed. What was the actual situation between Karlissa and Blueface? Chrisean, why is this being played around the globe? Repeat, attempting to decode each word. What is the source of the startling leaks? Those who constitute a threat to jobs, families, and the revelation of a more agonizing reality than anyone could have ever dreamed. Keep still. Avoid blinking, for if you believe you understand the drama of this family, you are completely mistaken. You will be rendered stunned by what you are about to hear, and the most significant twist is yet to come. Let us go back in time, create the scene. This was not a haphazard jail call. This was a long-brewing volcanic outburst. The world saw it coming, but nobody was prepared. 3 lives are intertwined in a poisonous dance of celebrity, treachery, love, and family disarray. And every wound is torn open tonight. Blueface is just the face-dated hitmaker or wild card of reality TV. He went from viral renown to viral ignore. Internet feuds, courtroom drama, and Instagram flexes. No matter the cost, he lives loudly. A guy with scars deeper than memes, however, is hidden beneath the headlines. He is surrounded by individuals who want to take a piece of his soul, and is tortured by treachery from his youth. The Chrisean Rock, and the lightning Rodor with a wild side and an unyielding heart. There was nothing for her to fight for, endured disgrace, heartache, and more public turmoil than most people could bear. She is often pulled down by someone as she gets up. She fights harder after each fall. She saw her partner in Blueface, or even her darkest reflection. Behind the scenes, Blueface's mother, Messy Savage, made a call to the puppet master. She was the one who witnessed him at his lowest, possibly even his coldest, but people tend to forget that. They have a long-standing feud. Thanksgiving showdowns went viral, and live streaming featured plates flying, cosmetics damaged, and secrets revealed to the globe. She has occasionally fought against her son and on his behalf. Then there was the call before that. Charges against Blueface sent the blog into a frenzy. Chrisean had been sharing mysterious TikToks. Being loyal is a lonely path, but I don't change. On Facebook Live, Karissa's voice was trembling and her eyes were wild. My youngster was cautioned. It's a curse, that girl, if I have to, I'll say it to her face through glass. Then someone close to you covertly recorded the call. To the family. Within minutes, a fragment was leaked to Twitter by an enigmatic account. Blueface had a cracked, anxious voice. I was laughed at by all of them. Who is actually laughing now, though? There was a global meltdown. Finally speaking the truth, Blueface is drawing boundaries. Does Chrisean mislead, or is he a skilled manipulator? And is it Karlissa who is attempting to save her kid? Or is she the antagonist? A deluge of DMs, old texts, and deleted messages started to appear as the entire call leaked. The inquiry, it's not only what was stated specifically, who leaked it and why. Because one person wants this to be publicly displayed, while another is prepared to destroy everything in order to prevent it. The consequences start to appear. Careers are at stake. There is a free fall in families. The internet also keeps a close eye on everything and what comes next. Depending on what comes out next, yes, it sounds like this isn't finished based on the voices on the call. The last words appear on the screen. The lies are no longer able to conceal the truth when it beckons from prison. Part 2. Are you prepared? Activate the alerts. If the next voice leak occurs, the game is finished. So hit that subscribe button. The phone call was only the start. Social media is overrun with screenshots. Blueface pleading with Chrisean to remain faithful. Chrisean sending a pal a text, I'm worn out, but I won't abandon him. She also delivers a mysterious message to Karlissa. I told him, it's on him now. But nobody realized this was only the prelude. Due to that jail call, it contained a highly volatile secret. Everything before to this would appear to be childish. The call is completely leaked. correctional phone line, chilly and reverberating. Blueface's voice was shaking and cracking. Dials. There's already Karlissa on the line. Her words were sharp and tight like bullets. Face in blue, you all chuckled. At me, believe that I am foolish for loving her. Only half of the suffering is known to you. No one else was there but her, Karlissa, when you left, when I was lost, when I was broke. Don't begin, boy. Never accuse me of being responsible for your mess. You're being used by her. I witnessed it right away. She doesn't share your laughter. You've got her laughing. It is the entire globe. And then it breaks. It breaks a mask of Blueface. You constantly put yourself first. It's not your son you adore, but the attention whenever you wanted to drag me. You rushed to the internet. Karlissa's trembling, holding back breathing was the only sound. Tears, a twist that no one anticipated, followed. Chrisean listened. While on the three-way call, she now raises her voice. Chrisean, you two are phonies, Blue. You speak about loyalty, but you're not sure how to maintain it. You're a stranger in private, Karlissa, but you act like a mother. On television, do you wish for me to leave? Address me directly? I'm tired of taking the responsibility for the disintegration of your families, and I have my own scars. Wow, the internet goes wild. All over the place are clips, captions such as the jail call that revealed everything. Tears are streaming down the face. Live, Chrisean versus Karlissa. It didn't end there, though. The second DMS leak that made all the difference. They are relaxing when screenshots from Karlissa's previous account appear. She was accused of planning, manipulating, and plotting while messaging a former manager. There is a third twist. I'll make sure the world watches him fall if he keeps defending that girl. Blueface admits, I'm done letting you guys push me. And when I step outside, everything changes. This family has been phony for years. You guys play with my name. I'm done lying for you. He ends the call. No answers, just heartache, rage. And 1,000 new questions, no silence. After then, everyone was shocked by the notification. It's almost time for TJ, a close family buddy, to go live. Although nobody can predict what will happen, more than 150,000 individuals tuning in. A matter of seconds. Fans, detractors, bloggers, and celebrities are all observing. TJ looks straight into the camera. You guys wish Tori you aware of the reality. You will receive it tonight. A damaged old phone is raised by him. I received voice notes and screenshots. I now know the true reason Blueface was imprisoned. Are you entirely prepared? He pushes the play button. From Karlissa herself, an audio message. Blue had better keep an eye on himself if he intends to continue protecting that girl. No one, not even my own blood, degrades me. Chats are filled with gasps. There were thousands of astonished remarks, individuals frozen dots. Next came the shocking screenshot dot just a few weeks before Blueface's arrest. Chrisean sent TJ this note. I feel afraid. They are preparing us. Too much I know. I am unsure of whom to believe. Not even Blue. Fans are now divided. Was a true victim and Chrissy always there? Or is everyone being manipulated by her? TJ and Blueface aren't finished. Either. He drops another bomb. A group chat including to unidentified numbers, TJ and Karlissa. They're planning to provide blogs access to stories. Should Blueface decline to let the scandal go? Chrisean, he'll fold. He does it every time. Then all of a sudden everything is burning. Blueface is finally speaking up after being betrayed and broken. Chrisean possibly calculating, perhaps targeted. Karlissa is alleged to have been the mastermind behind the downfall of her own son. So, who is lying, we ask? Who is being truthful? And what secret made Blueface lose it? Since one thing is obvious, this is not the end, it's on like commencing, ... It does. For in the midst of this full-fledged digital firestorm, a fourth leak occurs. However, this one isn't from an insider, a buddy, or even a hacker. Blueface himself says that. Blueface doesn't keep quiet. His verified account included an unexpected post from behind bars. A raw, unedited voice message posted by someone having access to his login. Do you want to know the reality? How do you all feel about love? What's this about blood? It has to do with treachery. To do with treachery. Fame could never cut that deep. Although I'm not flawless, I've never lied on anyone's behalf. Despite their departure, I managed to get myself and my son, understand the truth. 3 words at the end of the audio rock the internet. See the decline tomorrow. It then falls. It is midnight. Truth filed an unfollowed YouTube channel. Uploads a video, black thumbnail screen. Final file is the title, the preparation. Within 10 minutes, the movie, which is more than 25 minutes long, is trending all over the world. There is unreleased jail audio in the exposed, Blueface claimed. They told me if I don't cut her off, I'm finished, no shows, no deals. They made it look like it was her. It wasn't. The whole text thread purportedly contained Karissa's correspondence with a prominent media executive who was preparing a smear campaign to save face. Chrisean's voice during a sorrowful call is captured on a screen capture. I fear for him. This is word to me, not celebrity. Alleged evidence that a former bodyguard received compensation to selectively release video snippets that conceal the entire context while portraying Blue as a villain. No internet meltdown has ever occurred. This big hush justice for Blue hashtag free Chrisean hashtag cancel ARISSA hashtag who is an effendom. Every time podcasts about the battle for dominance drop emergency episodes, Instagram had 1 million views. Sisters are contributing as well. The most devastating turn of events yet occurs after Shaw tweets, "This is heartbreaking. Y'all think pain is content." Meek Mill writes, "This is the dark side of fame. Whole family is in ruins and the world is just watching." The last several seconds of the YouTube exposed don't have any dramatic graphics, dazzling transitions, or even a face on screen. Rather, the images come to a halt and fade into a dark black screen while a single audio clip starts to play. There is silence in the room, just the distinctive voice of Blueface. Without any music or commentary, fans are used to a bold, arrogant tone. But this one is different. There are no jokes or bluster. This is a fatigued and steady, low-pitched voice. Before he talks, you can hear it in the way he exhales, as if the burden of everything he's been carrying has finally reached head. He pauses, a long one, as if he's considering whether or not to continue if something were to happen to me. Tell my son I made an effort. When he says tried, his voice breaks. Additionally, you are briefly no longer listening to a rapper. The man you are listening to is unquestionably human, however imperfect and troubled, a man who is aware of his mistakes and has experienced upheaval. But who does not want his narrative to end in miscommunication? Inform him that I'm not flawless, he continues, his words careful and unhurried, as if he wants to make sure they land where they should. But I'm not the bad guy either. Next. Stillness. No, subscribe and like. The video ends abruptly after a few seconds of silence. It's a spooky scene that persists long after the TV turns off. The clip is extremely powerful in a world where drama films are released quickly, and people's attention spans are even shorter. Because behind the news headlines, court cases, Twitter feuds, and complex relationships, there is a man who is struggling with the consequences of his celebrity, his pride, and the legacy he might leave behind. Reactions overflow comment sections. A few say compassion. Some confess that they had never heard him sound so genuine. Some admitted that, in order to relive the rawness, they played it back 2 or 3 times. Blueface's voice in the clip will undoubtedly be remembered for a long time, regardless of whether it was a last warning, a silent appeal, or simply a moment of truth captured on camera. Nor by his supporters, nor by his detractors, and most certainly not by his son. Request GPT silence in chat. The screen goes dark. This story doesn't end there. The next drop. 72 hours. The truth of Karlissa. The world is waiting now. Will Karlissa talk or risk being exposed once more? Do Chrisean play a part in a larger game, or are they survivors? And is Blueface now dealing with the fallout from his actions? Or is he a victim of betrayal? For this is not a scandal. It is a saga, and the following chapter might endanger families, ruin careers, or finally reveal the truth. Exposing the last leak, the drama is far from over. We're only getting started. The actual betrayal leak and the jail call have exploded online like a cultural earthquake. But rather of providing answers, it only raised additional queries, more falsehoods. And one eerie parting note, and this is only the start. We just saw Karissa's voice. Not angry but broken. There are things you don't know about your father, about Chrisean, about our family. A distorted voice, anonymous but chilling. Karlissa, and I made a deal years ago. Blueface, you were never supposed to find out. The internet is in pieces. Blueface in tears, saying, "Y'all don't know what I've been through." She was the only one who never left. The final message from Net Phantom was clear. Social media is an ozone. Hashtag Karlissa confessed, #truth in the tears, hashtag who is a voice, hashtag Blueface. Family lies, hashtag Chrissy deserves better, fans are losing its Karlissa ain't protecting no one. She's been spinning the web of Chrissy's baby ain't even his, what if that's the secret, bro? If life was scripted, this would be a multi-season HBO show. We no longer watch drama. The real secret hasn't been revealed yet, so now everyone is speculating. Could it be that Chrisean baby isn't Blueface's, but rather someone else's? That Blueface's real father isn't who he believes, that the whole family has been involved in an image control scheme from the start, a protracted scam driven by fame? That Karlissa took advantage of Blueface's fall to shield herself from publicity? That someone in the circle knew someone was going to be harmed or worse and did nothing? That's up to you. The world thought it saw it all, but the real story hasn't even begun. Hit the like button, share this with your group chat, and turn on notifications because the next leak could ruin everything. Careers, reputations, and what's left of this broken family. Who was the mystery voice? What was the deal Karlissa made? Is Chrissy loyal or calculating? And most importantly, what is the real secret still hiding?